Hi, and welcome back to EdTech Insider. I'm Andrew Cohen, the founder of Brainscape, and today I'm with Nihal Parthasarathi. He is the founder of CourseHorse and doing some really cool stuff in education these days. How you doing, Nihal?
How's it going, Andrew?
It's going great. So why don't we start with a little bit of background about what CourseHorse is and what problem you guys are solving? What made you think of it?
Sure. So CourseHorse is the first aggregator and marketplace for local personal interest classes. So if you're looking for a cooking class or a yoga lesson or continuing education, all of those classes that are offered by schools and small businesses and organizations locally, we work with them in order to aggregate all the classes into a single place that makes it very easy for anyone looking for that kind of class to search and enroll in those programs.
So
Um,
right now these are classes that are already going on in the real world and they're just now having a new way of listing them. It's not they're actually teaching the class for CourseHorse specifically, correct?
That's exactly right. So we harness the power of your city's existing educational resources and make them much easier to find and enroll in.
Okay, so I'm guessing at this point a lot of our viewers are probably going over there and clicking around themselves, but for explanation purposes, I'm a user. I get to your website. How do I get on and look for classes? What's my experience like?
Sure. So there's two types of people that come to our site. One is the somebody who already knows what kind of class they're hoping to take. So they come, they search for that class. We give them the power to filter the classes that they find by schedule, location, price, and age. And then ultimately, they're able to cut that list down to a very smaller set of options that really fit their criteria. Then they click through, they can compare courses by looking at the different course profiles, teacher descriptions, pictures, and then ultimately, the enroll button is big and red. It's on the right side, and as soon as you find a class you like, you can sign up.
And you pay for it there on the spot? You have an e-commerce engine built in?
Correct, correct. So we support all traditional credit cards, the process is fairly straightforward.
So it seems like you're making it a lot easier for students or potential lifelong learners to find classes out in the real world. What about the teachers or professors themselves? Are they having to do work to actually list on CourseHorse, or are you guys scraping some kinds of public course catalogs to just make it easier for all the different organizations?
Good question. So we work with schools in a number of different ways. Some of our schools like to take control over their own listings, and we provide them with a full suite of tools that very easily makes it possible for them to go in, post their classes, manage descriptions and pictures, and all of those details. At the same time, we have some who are using larger systems that we work with them to integrate with so that we pull the information automatically. And then other schools we support, sometimes they say, look, we'll post the first classes and then, help us keep it updated over time. And so we kind of work with them to do that.
And so the revenue model is basically you're sharing a cut of what the student is booking in the course fee with each other, correct?
Correct, exactly that. So every time a student purchases a class, we take a percentage of the course fee.
Well, it seems real scalable. Where are you guys right now in terms of penetration, just in New York and wherever else you're starting?
Sure. So we launched in mid-April with about 100 schools posting classes. Right now, we have over 200 schools posting classes,
Wow.
all in New York City. And our goal is to really make sure that we provide value to our schools and to the people in New York before we branch out into new cities. But once we've connected the marketplace here, the goal is definitely to reach out into other major cities and even to begin expanding into suburbs where, people are willing to drive to take classes. We find that it's both applicable in major cities as well as, outside cities.
Yeah, it's amazing to me how inefficient the current market for finding courses often seems to be. I remember I used to get catalogs in the mail sometimes of courses, and I'd flip through, but it just didn't seem to be the at your fingertips type of way of searching across all different types of organizations. And I'm glad you guys are doing this. Um, so of the 200 schools you have so far, what types of schools are you guys seeing the most traction with? Is it universities? Is it the independent cooking schools of the world? Where are you seeing the fastest growth?
Sure. So, fastest growth is definitely in small businesses and organizations
Hmm.
rather than institutions. The reason for that is that, I mean, they're just smaller. It's easy to get in touch with the people who run the school. They can make decisions faster. They can see their competitors on our site and reach out to us, and immediately the next day, they'll be posting classes. Whereas the universities, and we are working with a few on a longer timeline, they just take longer. There are more departments internally that have to give approval. There are more departments that even offer, these types of continuing education programs. And so right now it's a challenge of either A, connecting with their course catalogs, B, kind of getting sign off from the key decision makers, and then C, just deciding, what they want to post within the catalog.
Hmm. And I'm guessing there is and will eventually be deeper layers of social integrations that people are going to be talking about the courses that they've taken and some sort of review system as well.
Correct. So right now, reviews are enabled only for people who purchase through our site, and
Makes
that way we
sense.
know for sure that that it's a valid review and not just somebody coming to either bash a school or to praise a school errantly. Definitely going in a social direction in the sense of allowing people to see, to sign up with friends, allowing people to see which classes their friends have already taken, and so those are definitely the social features we'll be rolling out in the next couple of months.
Right, so we got social features, we got geographic expansion in terms of area. What else can we see in the next several months or years from CourseHorse, and where are you guys headed?
Sure. So the goal, for us is to continue building the platform, make it easier and easier for people to buy classes. The next step is to begin working with the schools to help them really package their programs in a way that's more convincing to users. What we find is that a lot of small businesses, and it's not surprising that, their teachers, they're not savvy web marketers. So one of the things we're looking to do is help support their copywriting, help support their, even their pictures, and really make a cleaner experience so that when people find classes online, they're actually, there's, much more convincing, because many of these programs are fantastic, but they're just not marketed as well as they could be. So that's definitely one aspect of the business that we're looking to expand into. At the same time, there's the possibility to incorporate online learning. Right now, we're only local, but we do see the potential to layer in an online component. And the other thing is that right now, we don't do any tutoring or private lessons. Yet most of our schools seem to offer those programs, and so we're looking for a way to fit those in as well to really kind of offer a full suite of learning for anybody looking to learn a skill.
Well, I can see lots of potential partnership opportunities with different types of organizations, whether it's in tutoring or whether it's with kind of plug-in types of learning skills. So it seems like the sky's the limit, and it seems like this is great for the educators as well, as having a new market for their class and even a new and different way to get feedback on their promotion and class delivery methods. So kudos for bringing this ecosystem together.
Thank you. Thank you.
So if people want to find more, CourseHorse.com, is that correct?
That's it.
CourseHorse.com. Once again, this is Nihal. I'm Andrew with EdTech Insider, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, Andrew.